Hi, Darren. Yuk, yang bisa buka kameranya, buka kameranya. If you can't turn on your camera, please let me know in the chat box below. All right, hi, Jovan. Hi, Nara. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Karsten. Hi, Jason. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Keisha. Wow, cool. Miss data saya sekarat Tarika. Okay. No problem. My speaker and mic is broken, so I can't talk for a while. Forgive me. I forgive you, Darren. Don't worry. I'm a forgiving person, okay? All right. Hi, Sefila. Nice to see you. Hey, we actually have kind of the same glasses. No, similar. I just realized. Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Jeremy. Alrighty. Okay. How's everyone? Good? You guys are good? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Angela's. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for letting me know. All right. Okay. So here's the deal, people. We have 1.5 hours of class. So buckle up. We're going to go through a lot of things. Okay. We're going to go to the last reading of Unit 6. So which means that for the next meetings ahead, we're going to focus on your speaking project. Okay. You will have no material from your textbook anymore. And looks like everyone is happy. Okay. Everyone is happy about that. Okay. And we're going to be focusing on more on the speaking activity or your speaking project, your brainstorm ideas, and etc. But for today, let's go through the last reading of Unit 6. And if we have time, we're going to go through your workbook. And I also plan to discuss with you guys the research that you guys have done for your speaking project. All right? Sounds cool? All clear? Yep. Okay, cool. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me clearly. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I'm way too loud right now. Okay. Is this better? The volume is better? All right. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, okay? So if you guys can open your book, page 352 and 353, all right? 352, 353. There you go. (352) and 353. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're already at that page. Amazing. Cool. All right. So you have several academic words there. Ooh, there's my favorite word right there. Okay. So you got the word investigate, issues, promote, and research. All right. So investigate means try to find out the truth about something. Okay. So when you want to investigate something means you want to try to find out the truth about something. Issues means subjects or problems that people discuss. So for example, environmental issues or gender equality issues or any other type of issues that people usually discuss to talk about the problem and maybe the solution to that problem. All right. Promote means help someone develop and be successful. So when you want to promote something, you want to help something develop and be successful. Research means serious study of a subject that is intended to discover new facts about it. Ms. Duna, what would be the difference between investigating and doing research? Investigate is finding truth about something. So when you want to find truth about something, and it's mostly general also, I want to investigate what my mom is doing, for example, or what's going on with my sister. I want to investigate it. And that would be investigate, okay? Finding the truth about something, whereas research is related to a particular field of study that you are trying to discover new facts, okay? So if investigate means finding truth, research means finding new facts about it, about something of a particular field of study. All right? Okay. So far, if you guys got it, if you guys understand, give me a thumbs up, please, if you have no questions about the definitions. No? Okay. All right. Okay. What do you guys think? Name me one thing that you believe that people should do research on. Like, what do you think people, scientists should do research on, or social scientists should do research on? Like, what do you think people need to do research on these days? Why don't you let me know in the chat box below, like a particular thing that you believe it's important to do research on for now. Let's see. My period cramps are painful. Okay. Do you have it bad, Safila? Do you have it really bad? So? Okay. I understand. I understand. Like, yeah, period cramps are the worst. And the thing is that no one besides women can understand how painful it is, you know, to have period cramps. It's unbelievably painful. Research on why people choose to be lazy or productive. Wow. Okay. Why people choose to be lazy or productive. Okay. And I think another thing that would be cool to do research on is, for example, why currently studying becomes more difficult, right? Comparison to before, especially when going online. I think it's an interesting topic to do research on as well. All right. Okay, next. What issues do you guys think people should discuss, or people should be aware of? What issues do you believe that people should be aware of? Maybe environmental issues or anything. Tell me, what issues do you guys believe people should be aware of? I would say the Ukraine and Russia issue people should be aware of that. Give me a thumbs up if you guys actually read about the Ukraine and Russia war. Angela. Okay. What's your opinion about it? Oh, and Carson as well. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you guys actually support Ukraine. Okay, Jeremy. Okay, Zafila. All right. Yeah. Anyone here supports Russia? Give me a thumbs up. No one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, people have their political differences. Some people actually have an idea that they support Russia, or some people Ukraine, but obviously majority would support Ukraine because they're the victims. So yeah. All right. Yeah. What issues do you guys believe people should be aware of? Why don't you let me know in the chat box below? No one has an issue that they believe people should be aware of. Okay. Um do you guys do you guys ever have you guys ever read about environment environmental issues? Give me a thumbs up if you've read about environmental issues. Like the go what I remember, it was go green, right? That was the term that people use, right? And people start using cars with batteries and so on and so forth. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you guys actually think that environmental issues should be something that people are aware of. Okay. Yeah. Pretty sure a lot of. Yes. All right. Okay. Um right, let's move on to your word study, okay? Page 353. So you have this thing called acronyms, okay? Acronyms and initials are used frequently in many forms of communication. An acronym is formed by adding the first letters of syllables of several words together. For example, the acronym of NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Any of you guys actually keep up with NASA? Give me a thumbs up if you guys actually keep up with news from NASA. No one? What? Okay. All right. One day, if I get the chance, I'll make you guys watch several things from NASA. It's pretty awesome. They're freaking cool. Yeah, they're really cool. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. So the acronyms for that would be NASA. Yeah, Miss, why do you use acronyms? Karena kadang-kadang itu terlalu panjang, guys. Makanya hindi kasi acronym. Yeah. Another example of an acronym is NATO, or NATO. Yeah, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO, or laser. Laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Yeah, or ASAP, as soon as possible. Yeah, those are example of acronyms. And you have another one, like for example, UFO, UNICEF, RAM, CD-ROM, or radar. Yeah. All right, so far, if you have no questions about the academic words and the word study, give me a thumbs up, please. All right, amazing. Let's go. Let's move on to your grammar. Okay, let's move on to your grammar, the thing that you guys dread the most. Grammar. Yes, more transitions. Yes. Oh, we did that. Yes, here we go. All right. So we're going to talk about 4 things in grammar. So more transitions, present and past progressive, parentheses, brackets, and ellipses. And we're also going to talk about quoting sources. All right. Okay. First, more transitions. Keep in mind that transition words are used for 5 things in particular. First, to add or emphasize an information. Number 2 is to show contrast. Number 3 is to show cause and effect. 4th is to clarify, and 5th is to summarize. Yeah, totally forgot to give you guys the page. Okay, page 360 and 361. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you're already at that page. Okay, amazing. Yes. Yeah. All right. So transitions, they basically help you or help readers make logical connections between sentences, paragraphs, and sections of your writing. Why is that important? So it is easy for your reader to follow. Yeah. And it also helps you articulate your ideas. Okay. So transitions direct your reader's attention to a specific idea. Yeah. So first is to the function of transition is to add or emphasize an information. Words that you use to add or emphasize informations, for example, are furthermore, moreover, that is, indeed, in fact, in addition, right? So for example, an example sentence would be robots can perform tasks previously assigned to humans. In addition, they can do so more precisely. So that's an example sentence using a transition word to add or emphasize an information. Yeah. And transition words you can also use to show contrast. So you use words like rather, alternatively, and instead. Yeah. What does contrast mean? Who here knows what contrast mean? Yes, direct or has opposite meaning. Very good, Keisha. Yes, contrast. It's either different or has opposite meaning. Yeah. So for example, the author of the two articles do not agree. Instead, they have different viewpoints. Yeah. And the next thing is you use transition to show cause and effect. So you can use words like accordingly, my favorite word, hence, or as a result. Yeah. So for example, manned space flights are quite dangerous. As a result, some astronauts have died. It's very dark. Wow. Yep. It's pretty scary. Yeah, manned space flights are quite dangerous. As a result, some astronauts have died. Next, you can use transitions to clarify. So words that you can use to show clarification are that is, to illustrate, or for example. Yeah. So for an example sentence would be, he argues against manned space flights. For example, he says robots can do the same work as humans. How many of you actually agree that instead of actually putting man to space, that we should put robots to space instead? Give me a thumbs up if you guys actually agree with that. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys believe that instead of putting robots, we should put human into space. Give me a thumbs up. Oke, yang bisa buka kameranya dong. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you guys believe that instead of putting robots into space, we should put humans into space. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. Yeah, Mr. Nishan. Okay. All right, who here believes that we should put robots into space instead of humans? Any of you guys believe that? Oh, Darren. Darren believes that. Okay, wow. All right. Kenapa Darren? Why do you think that we should put robots instead of humans? So I feel like robots would be a safer option, but I think we would find out more if we put humans instead. Oh. But can we also find more information if it's with robots though? I mean, like, do you guys know that we cannot, like, we put robots into space to go to Mars, right? And I think we found so much information. Yeah, but it is a safer option though. It is a safer option. Like it puts less casualties, or it puts a strain on death rates. But also right now technology is also advancing, so I think like it's safer right now to put men on into space, right? All right. Next, you use transition words to summarize. Okay, what does summarize mean? Who can tell me what summarize mean? What does it mean to summarize? What does it mean to summarize? Anyone knows what it means to summarize? To collect important points from a paragraph. Yes. Oh, okay. To summarize basically means rangkum, right? So when you want to summarize something, usually you use words that shows a conclusion. Yeah. So you can use words like finally, in conclusion, eventually, in summary. Yeah. Those are words you use to summarize. Yeah. Uh, Example sentence: the authors have different versions of space exploration. In summary, important choices will need to be made. Yeah. So remember that you have several purpose of transitions. First, to add or emphasize information, to show contrast, to show cause and effect, to clarify, and to summarize. Yeah. All right. Okay. Why don't you let's try practice A. But before that, any questions? If you have no questions, please give me a thumbs up. Okay. No questions. Awesome. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. All right, let's go to practice A. Yeah? Why don't you give me in the chat box below the transition? And which transition words does it fall under? Is it a transition to add or emphasize information, to show contrast, cause and effect, clarify, or to summarize? Yeah. So first, he is always reading. For example, he was reading on the bus. Which one is the transition? Yes, for example. Yes. Yes, to clarify. Very good, Keisha. Yes, to clarify, for example. Very good. Okay, number 2. He forgot his homework. As a result, he arrived late for school. As a result, very good. It's showing cause and effect. Yeah. All right. Number 3, she did extremely well. In fact, she won. In fact, very good. Yes, that's to add or emphasize. Yes, very good, Safila. To add or emphasize information. Very good. Yes. Number 4, there were no humans on the ship. That is, it was unmanned. Yes, that is to add information. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Okay, you guys got this. Okay. Let's look at practice B. Circle the transition that best completes each sentence. So for example, number 1, the team doesn't have enough players. As a result, they can't play. What about number 2? Max studies hard. He gets good grades. Yeah, finally. Very good. Yeah, Max studies hard. Finally, he gets good grades. Indeed. Ooh. I think indeed would be the best the correct transition. Max studies hard. Indeed, he gets good grades. Yeah. Okay, Brett plays baseball. In addition, very good. In addition, he plays soccer. Number 4, Sid loves animals. Oh, accordingly, he owns many. Yeah. Okay, very good. Accordingly, he owns many. Yeah. Sid loves animals. Accordingly, he owns many. All right, you guys got this. Okay, awesome. All right. Let's look at page 361. Yeah. Present and past progressive. Guys, keep in mind that the present progressive and past progressive, obviously, they are similar, but they're not the same. Yeah. So for present progressive, you have to add is, am, or are and the present participle. For the past progressive, you use the correct form of be verb plus present participle. So for example of a present progressive is this. NASA is gearing up. See the ink. Gearing up to send astronauts back to the moon. Whereas for past progressive, it becomes like this. For the first time ever, people were walking. Yeah, were walking on the moon. Okay. Um. Yeah. So if we look at your books, there's far more information there. So the present progressive shows an action in progress now. Yeah, that's why it's called present. Yeah. It can also show some future actions. Form the present progressive with is, am, or are, and a present participle. So for example, like just now, NASA is gearing up to send astronauts back to the moon, or tonight, I'm watching. So with the ing thing, those are what you use to make a present progressive. Yeah, the ing verb, watching a program about space exploration. Whereas when you want to make a past progressive, you use the correct form of the be verb plus present participle. Use the past progressive. You use the past progressive to show an action that continued over a period of time in the past. To show continuous action in the past that is interrupted, use the simple past. You can also use an adverb such as while with the past progressive and when with the simple past. So there are several examples. So for example, number 1, for the first time ever, people were walking on the moon. Yeah, were walking on the moon. Second example, while we were looking through the telescope, clouds blocked our view. Yeah, while we were looking through the telescope, clouds blocked our view. Because you use while, then you need to use the simple past in the second independent clause. Yeah, clouds blocked our view. We were looking through the telescope when clouds blocked our view. So if you use while and when, then you need to use the simple past. Okay. So far, if you understand, give me a thumbs up, please. All right. Amazing. Yes. Okay. Remember, yeah, present progressive shows an action in progress now. Past progressive is talking about an action that continued over a period of time in the past. Yeah. So present progressive now and talking about now and the future, past progressive, talking about an event or an action that happened in the past. Okay. Okay. So let's look at practice A. Complete each sentence with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. For example, number 1, I was watching TV last night at 9. Yeah, it would mean that you need to use the past progressive because it's talking about an action that happened in the past. Yeah, so I was watching TV last night at 9. What about number 2? She on a trip next week. Yes, she is leaving on a trip next week. Very good, guys. Number 3, I was not studying last night when you. Ada lanjutannya. Yes, very good. Yes, Jovan. Very good, Jovan. And Sefila. Yes, simple past, yeah. Called. Yes. I was not studying last night when you called. What about number 4? Number 4, guys. While they. Yes, while they were working in the garden, it, yes, started to rain. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's look at practice B, guys. Practice B. So complete each sentence with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. So for example, number 1, is she arriving this week or next week? Yeah. Or so kanini about the future, so you use the present progressive. Yeah. Is she arriving this week or next week? What about number 2? What were you doing? Yes, very good, guys. What were you doing when the lights went out? Okay, number 3. Yeah, is he coming to the party next Friday night? Yes, very good. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, all right, give me a thumbs up if all is clear and you have no questions. All right, no questions. Awesome. All right. Okay, next is page 362 and 363. Yes, guys, there's 4 grammar for today. I'm so sorry. Okay, there's 4 grammar. 4 grammars. Okay. Next is parentheses, brackets, and ellipses. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're already at that page. Okay. Yeah. Okay, very good. Awesome. All right, cool. Okay, so parentheses, brackets, and ellipses. Okay, so first, yes. Okay, Jason, no problem. So parentheses are this. Yeah. This is a bracket and this is ellipsis. What are the functions of the 3? So first, for parentheses, parentheses are used to show extra information or to set off an abbreviation. Yeah. Either to add information or to set off an abbreviation. So for example, the astronauts Buzz Aldrin, and Neil Armstrong, that's in parentheses, yeah, became world famous. Okay. Next is the National Aeronautics of Space Administration, NASA, in parentheses, NASA, is gearing up to send astronauts back to the moon eventually to stay. Can you guys imagine staying on the moon? It's pretty cool. All right. Brackets. Brackets are used to show changes made to original text. So for example, the original is this. It could also serve a launching pad for destinations farther than people have ever traveled. The change would be in brackets, sending astronauts back to the moon could also serve as a launching pad for destinations farther than people have ever traveled. So remember that brackets are used to show changes made to an original text. Yeah. Ellipsis replaces a word or phrase in a statement. So for example, recent achievements in space have come from unmanned space telescopes. Yes, so it replaces a word or phrase in a statement. Yeah. So, for example, anyone, can you guys understand this? If you guys can understand, if you guys have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please. If you guys have no questions, give me a thumbs up. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys are still confused about the difference. Siapa? Oh yeah, Angela. Sama Safila. What are you guys still confused about? Why don't you let me know in the chat box what you guys are still confused about? Is it the ellipses? Oh, the brackets. Okay. Brackets. Okay. What about you, Angela? Yeah. Okay. The brackets. Okay. So brackets are used to show changes made to an original text. So if there's an original text and you want to make changes to an original text, you need to use a bracket, Safila. So that's why, for example, if the original says it could also serve as a launching pad for destinations farther than people have ever traveled. And kan itu original textnya kan kurang lengkap kan. Jadi the changes that the writer made itu ditaruh di brackets. Bracket, sending astronauts back to the moon could also serve as a launching pad for destinations farther than people have ever traveled. Is it clearer now? Yes, okay. Keisha sama ini ellipsis. Okay. Yeah, Angela. Yeah, so kalau parenthesis itu kan yang ini dalam kurung kan. Ellipsis itu titik-titik. Itu dulu yang perlu dimengerti ya. Kalau misalnya parenthesis is dalam kurung, ellipsis itu titik-titik. Ya, contohnya gini. If you guys look at practice B, example number 1, itu a good example. Scientists believe that 4 billion years ago, a small planet the size of Mars smashed into Earth. Now, you wanna replace a word or a phrase in a statement, kan? So that's why you use ellipses. Jadinya kayak gini. Scientists believe ... a small planet ... smashed into Earth. Itu contoh ellipses. Jadi pakai titik-titik. The purpose is to replace a word or phrase in a statement. Angela sama Keisha, do you guys understand? Yeah? Okay. Angela? Okay, ellipsis is titik tiga. This one, miss? Yes. Correct, Angela. Betul. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yes. All right. So let's look at practice A. Okay. Why don't we rewrite the sentences? Yeah. Use parentheses, brackets, or ellipses. It's already shown, already told for you guys, right? So for example, the International Space Station, ISS, can be seen from Earth. Parentheses, right? So jadinya the International Space Station, parentheses, ISS, can be seen from Earth. What about number 2? Scientists can live for months in space on the ISS. Ellipsis. Jadinya gimana? Scientists can live. Okay. Missing twins have come from unmet. Yeah. Okay. Uh the correct one is this, yeah. Coba. I'll give it to you. I'll show you guys. Scientists can live months on can live months on the scientists live. Yeah. Ignore, yeah. Scientists live for months on the ISS. Itu yang benar. Jadi ellipsisnya itu di can. Scientists live for months on the ISS. Yeah. Or scientists can live on the ISS. Itu juga bisa. Remember is to replace a word or a phrase in a sentence. Yeah. Yeah. Got it? If you guys understand, give me a thumbs up, please, for that one. For the ellipsis. Give me a thumbs up if you guys understand. Or give me a thumbs up if you guys are still confused with ellipsis. Okay, no one. Okay, everyone already understands. Okay, cool. All right, next, guys. Number 3. It is the most dangerous time. The rocket launch. Ooh, the rocket launch is the most dangerous time. Now you have to use brackets. So how will it go? The rocket launch. Yes, very good. Scientists. Very good. All right, very good. All right, cool. Amazing. Okay. So, yes, scientists. Right. Very good. Very good, Angela. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, guys, let's move on to page 363. Yeah. Quoting sources. All right. But before I go there, ingat ya. So the thing with ellipses itu nggak boleh sampai nggak jelas. Or the sentence doesn't make sense. So for example, if you look at practice B number 1, that's a good example of an ellipse, yeah. Scientists believe that 4 billion years ago, now that 4 billion years ago, itu yang dijadikan ellipse. Scientists believe dot 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 a small planet the size of Mars itu bisa dijadiin ellipse dot 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 smashed into Earth. Yeah, that's a good example of an ellipse. Jadinya kayak gini, scientists believe a small planet smashed into Earth. Makanya kayak tadi, scientists live for months on the ISS, atau bisa juga scientists can live on the ISS. Yeah, itu also good example of an ellipse. Okay, got it? If you guys got it, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, okay, amazing. Okay, all right. All right, cool. All right, next, page 363. Quoting sources. In research paper, you can use direct or reported speech to quote a source. If you use the phrase from a quotation, the phrase is set off with quotation marks and begin with lowercase letters. So for example, direct speech kayak gini. Neil Armstrong said as he stepped on the moon surface, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. A very famous quote. Reported speech-nya jadinya kayak gini. Armstrong said that stepping on the moon's surface was a small step for man and a giant leap for mankind. Yeah. And you can also use a phrase from the reported speech. Yeah. If you use this phrase from reported speech, you can say this. Armstrong stated that stepping on the moon was a giant leap for mankind. Ingat, it begins with a lowercase letter. Yeah. If you use the quotation mark. All right, got it? Any questions? If you have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please. All right. Amazing. All right. Okay. When you want to quote several sentences from a source, set them off in block quotations. Block quotations are indented, do not have quotation marks, and are usually introduced with a colon. So for example, ini, Mark culture contents, colon. In truth, the need for manned space flights have decreased and yada yada yada. Gitu. Yeah, that's if you want to quote several sentences from a source. Okay. All right. If you have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please, before we head on to the practice. All right. Awesome. All right. So okay, let's quote from the moon. Okay. Quote paragraph 3 sent oh wait. Oh, this is quoting from the okay, never mind. Yeah. All right. If you guys have no questions for all the grammar, give me a thumbs up, please, before we head on to our next activity. Okay. All right. No questions at all? Awesome. All right. Okay. Right. Now let's look at your workbook. page. Yeah. Okay. Your workbook, page 182 and 183. Yeah. So workbook. $182. Right, give me a thumbs up if you're already at that page. Amazing. Okay. Okay, let's do number 1 till 7. Yeah. What's the answer for number 1? Help something develop and be successful. Yes, very good. Promote. What about number 2? Subjects or problems that people discuss. Issues. Very good. Number 3, try to find out the truth about something. Investigate. Yes. Very good. Investigate. What about number 4? The group deals with major social blah 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 blah, like poverty and healthcare. Yes, major social issues. Very good. Okay, what about number 5? Alex put up flyers to. Yes, promote his new band. Number 6, the detective began to. Yes, investigate the crime scene. Sawyer is doing research on the way fruit flies balance in the air. All right, very good. All right, okay. Next, why don't you guys go to page 100, yeah, 186. Yeah, 186 and 187. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are already at that page. Yes, okay. All right. Why don't you guys, okay, I will make you guys do 186 individually at home, but why don't you guys take your time to make the 187? Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys time to finish up the workbook, page 187 and 188. Okay, the parentheses, brackets, and ellipses. All right. right, give me a thumbs up if you're done. Yeah. Yang 187, betul. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you guys are done. All right. Okay, so number one, I was taking a bath when the phone rang. Is that past, present, or future? Yes, very good. Okay, number two, she's cooking dinner right now. Present, yes. Number three, we're staying at a hotel next weekend. Future, yeah. Yes, very good. At 5:30, I was washing the dishes. That's very good. Yes. Okay, number five. Yes. What are you doing after work today? Very good, Jofan. Okay, number six. We're doing called. Very good, Keisha. Yeah, what were you doing when I called you yesterday? What about number seven? I can't talk right now. I am shopping. Yes. Number eight. Ooh. Number 8. She wasn't watching the movie last night. She cooked instead. Yes. Oh wait. Yeah, that one Jofan is correct. Yeah, she didn't watch the movie last night. She was cooking instead. Yeah, benar. She was cooking instead. Yeah. She was cooking instead. Yeah. She didn't watch the movie last night. She was cooking instead. Yeah. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. Page 188, guys. Yeah. Last one. Yeah. Last one. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you guys are already at that page. Yes. Okay. So let's look at number 4 till 6. So rewrite the sentence. Use brackets with the bold-faced word, ellipses instead of the underlined phrase. Yeah. So for example, Dr. Smith and Dr. Jones gave a talk at the museum on dinosaurs. So, brackets. Okay. The professors gave a talk on dinosaurs. So, yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What about number 4? Anyone else number 4? I'll give you guys an example, yeah, for number 4. His paper, Saul's, jadi his, yeah. His paper was interesting. Jadinya. Ya, yang di garis bawahi jadiin ellipse, yang di bold jadiin brackets. Yeah. All right. Next, his opinion that the economy will improve is not widely held by the other economists. Anyone? His opinion, yes, is not widely held by the economists. Okay, his opinion, yes, very good. His opinion is not widely held by the others. Very good, Sefila. Yes. Yes. His opinion is not widely held by the others. Okay, what about number 6? The scientists completed with the help of others their research. They completed their research. Very good. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay, awesome. All right, if you have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please. All right, amazing. Okay, so now what I want to do is continue with your speaking project. Okay, so oh yeah, page 186. No. Gak usah. Gak usah jadi homework deh. Gak usah. It's okay. All right. So I have your groups already. 9A. Yeah. So group 1 is Keisha, Sefila, Gerato, and Erica. You guys are going to talk about online versus offline school. Yes. I want you guys to, I want each of the groups to let me know what they have researched on. Yeah. I remember I give you guys a homework or tugas kelompok in which you guys have to do several research on the topic. Yeah. Why don't you guys let me know in the chat box below what you guys have researched? Okay. So far, give me like the things that you guys have researched on, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So group 1, Keisha, Safila, Gerato, and Erika, have you done your research yet? If you have done it, just give me a thumbs up. Belum ya? Okay, if you haven't done it, give me a thumbs up, please. Oh, kita belum selesai semua, Miss, baru satu. Okay, okay. Which one? Gak apa-apa. Kalau cuma baru satu, gak apa-apa kok. Just let me know in the chat box like what you've researched about, ya. Yang kalian udah research itu yang mana? Let me know in the chat box, ya. Keisha found an article about the similarities and differences. Okay, yeah. Can you give me the points of what the article said? Just give me the points, gitu. And let me know what article is it, like from which website is it? Ah, okay. Let's see. Okay, there's references. Okay, good. Good. All right. Okay, I accept this. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. All right, group 2, Jason, Jofan, Karsten, and Nico, how to be a good friend. That's your topic. Have you guys done your research yet? If you have, give me a thumbs up, please. Oh, your team is done? Wait a minute. You've made your PPT already? Wow, you made your PPT already. That's really cool. Okay. Can you give me one website that you use for your information or for reference, please? Yeah. So give me like one website. Give me the link. Okay. 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 And the sources, so that's good. Spoken connection. Yeah. Very good. MD. All right. Qualities of different here. How many website do you use to find information, Jason? Is it just one or do you have several? Some we use our own words. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Okay. Group 3. Nishan, Jeremy, Darren, Fabio, and Crystal. Have you guys done your research yet? If you have, give me a thumbs up, please. Your topic is activities in the pandemic. Okay, udah. All right. Can you give me a link? Like a link of the website that you found your information from? Jeremy, Christopher. Yeah, just give me the link where you found your information. Yeah. Buat kelompok 2, Jason, Jovan, and Kirsten, and Nico, can you guys send me your PPT? I'll give Jason my email, and you guys you guys just send it to me, yeah, so that I can check your PPT. Okay. Wait. Yeah. There we go. There you go, Jason. That's my email, yeah. All right. Nishan, Jeremy, Jason, Darren, can you guys give me the link that you guys use to find your information? Group 4, Angela, Rania, Alika, Nara. Have you guys done your research yet? If you guys have, give me a thumbs up, please. Rania, okay. Can you give me the link that you guys find your information from? Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, your research is social media. Yes. It's a blog. Okay. Table of content. Where are the sources? Index. Okay. All right. Cool. For Rania and group 4, please continue to do your research, yeah. Make sure that the website you use ada referensi. Artinya there are sources that they use. I will explain to you guys what the sources mean. Okay, why is it important that you use the sources? Because that makes it more the article that you read more reliable. Okay. All right. Group 5, Erita, Paco, Areta, and Gabby. Have you guys figured out your topic yet? Elita, have you figured out your topic yet for your group? Group 5, if you guys are not going to participate, you guys will not get a score. Okay? I want a response. Did you guys figure out a topic yet? Oh. Last call. Elita, Paco, Areta, and Gabby. Okay. Yes, you can, Nico. Elita, Paco, Areta, and Gabby. Have you guys find a topic yet or no? If you guys have, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys haven't, give me a thumbs down. Grup 5 mau dapat nilai nggak? Ayo. Ya udah, okay. Alright. Ini ya guys. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys an example. The rest of the team got a very good this is for group 4, okay? This is an example that I would say a reliable article. Nih. Ada ini, references. This means that they don't just state their opinion, but they use books or other valid articles to create this article, which makes it more valid and reliable. Ya, nih article. Ini juga US Department of Education, Education Statistics, Digest Education Statistics nih. Retrieve nih. So if there are reference, that makes it more reliable, okay? Understand group 4? So try to find a website yang atau article yang ada reference-nya ya, so that it's more valid, okay? Yeah? All right, awesome. I will give you guys more material on what makes, okay, thank you. Wait. Noel Tan. Okay. All right, I got your email already. Thank you. Yeah. So I will give you guys more material on sources. Okay, I will give you guys more material on sources. But for now, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to ask me several things about sourcing. Do you guys have any questions about sources? If you have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please. All right, no questions. Okay, cool. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Okay. Yang lain gimana? Cuma 2 orang tadi. Yang lain apa? Ada pertanyaan? Okay, cool. All right. Amazing. All right, cool. All righty. Okay, another example is this, guys. So Jason's team also has sources. Let me show you. So ada yang they use the word references, ada yang they use the word nih, sources. Yeah, show sources. Nih. This is not the right way to cite your source. Ini salah citing source-nya, but it's fine. Saya masih bisa terima kalau kayak gini, nggak apa-apa. Soalnya yang penting artinya mereka nggak pakai opininya mereka sendiri, mereka pakai referensi lainnya. So which is okay, which is fine, ya. Yeah? Still okay. Ingat that yang penting kalian tidak hanya pakai satu ya. If you guys have to use at least 2, all right? At least 2 of these, if possible. Kalau misalnya memang nggak perlu 2, cuma perlu 1 nggak apa-apa. But ya usahakan 2 ya. Soalnya it means that you guys don't only rely on your opinion, that you guys use also the based on several articles or so. Yeah. Okay. So this is very good. Now, here's the thing. Kalau ini, all the sources that we use is need to add in our PPT, miss? Yes, I want you guys to add your sources in your PPT. Okay, just so that I get an idea of where you guys got it and how many did you guys use as your sources. Okay. Yeah, so just add it in the PPT. Yeah. Now, okay, this is an example. I'm not saying this is not a good this doesn't contain good information. Thing is, I tried to find the sources, but there are none. So this makes it a problem, right? Karena kita jadi mikir mereka dapat informasi-informasi ini dari mana, gitu, ya. So it's important to make sure that the articles you use have sources, yeah. And yes, include them in your PPT. Okay. Right. Any other questions? Bahkan lebih baik gini guys. Misalnya nih. Aku pakai contohnya Sevilla aja. Nah, misalnya nih. Kalian ke ini kan. Oh, ini siapa nih? There is a lot of good info but no source. Coba ya lihat ya. Let's see. Let's see it together. Okay. Yeah. So Sevilla sent me another one. Online versus offline education, advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, this looks super cool. Like even the title. But it's in bahasa Indonesia, is it okay? I allow it. Okay, I allow it. Yeah, I allow it. Tapi kalian harus translate jadinya. Yeah, you have to translate jadinya. Okay, yeah, you're right, Safila. I would not. Okay. Yeah, there are no sources. Oof. Yeah. Sad. No sources. Yeah. Okay. You guys can also do this. Okay. So for example, this, yeah. And you guys look at here, right? You guys can just go here. Look. This is a scientific journal. This is why this is really good. Kalian bisa juga langsung ke tempat where they got the information, langsung aja. Terus kalian bisa baca. But this is called a journal, guys. This is a scientific journal. I don't expect you guys to do this. Kalau misalnya ini nggak usah, karena this is pretty but kalian kalau kalian mau, kalian bisa baca dari sini. Tapi karena you guys are kalau kalian lihat ininya aja, it's also okay. Yeah. So you guys have two choices. You guys can either go to the here where they got their information, right? Nah, kayak gini. You guys can. Or you guys can just stick to what you guys already read. Yeah? Itu aja sih. Nih, kan ini ada references tuh. Oh. The references. It's probably a lot because they wrote a lot. Huh? Where's the references? Huh, okay. All right. So yes. Okay. So that's how you guys can do it. Okay. Can we use the article that Safila found, Miss? Which one? This one? Yang ini? Yang online itu. Yes. Okay, so you mean this one then? Yang ini? No, I wouldn't suggest it. Because look, they don't have adanya related articles, but where's the sources? Nggak ada kan? So it's pretty questionable if you guys use this. Yeah? Gitu sih. All right. If you guys have no questions, give me a thumbs up, please. Amazing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for today. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys next week. Yeah. Remember, in 2 weeks, you will have your quiz. Okay. In 2 weeks. All right. For unit 6. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys next week. God bless you. Bye.
Mr. Andi buka LMS terlebih dahulu ya, sambil menunggu kalian untuk open kamera. Bentar ya. LMS-nya sekarang agak lambat nih. Ya, bagi siswa yang namanya Mr. Andi panggil, mohon aktifkan audionya ya. Untuk konfirmasi kehadiran ya. Absen 1 ada Jovan Aurelio.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, Jovan. Next, ada Itamar Pako. Pako, audio atau videonya bisa diaktifkan dulu, Nak.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Next, berikutnya Areta.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, Areta. Berikutnya Elita.
Mister.
Elita, halo. Halo Elita. Atau jangan-jangan suara
Mister.
saya kurang jelas. Oh, Elita kayaknya ada kendala di audio. Berikutnya Erika.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Rania.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Keisha.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Imade, Jeremy Joseph Imade.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Wayanara.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, Nara. Berikutnya Sevilla.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Enji.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, Enji. Berikutnya ada Nico. Las.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, Nico. Berikutnya ada Fabio. Fabio apakah hadir? Oke, Fabio nampaknya belum ada. Berikutnya Kristo. Hadir ya. Nisyan hadir. Masih dipanggil orang tua. Gebi.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Karsten. Oke, Karsten hadir ya. Berikutnya Alika. Alika masih ganti device dulu karena oke, Darren. Apakah hadir, Darren? Halo, Der. Hadir, bisa diaktifkan audionya atau kameranya, Darren? Oh, nggak bisa. Baik. Habis Darren, Jason?
Hadir, Mister.
Halo, Jason.
Hadir, Mister.
Audionya Jason tidak terdengar.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, putus-putus, Jess. Lakesya.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, sip. Ya, Fabio aja yang belum hadir ya. Oke, anak-anak, hari ini kita akan lanjutkan materi kita ya. Yang terakhir, pertemuan terakhir terkait tentang pembelajaran renang gaya bebas di kelas 9 ya. Kita kan baru 1 kali pertemuan ya, 1 atau 2 kali pertemuan karena minggu lalu kan sempat libur ya. Nah, hari ini kalian ada apa namanya? Guru tamu, sehingga pelajaran ada perubahan schedule atau jadwal ya. Oke, tidak apa-apa. Kita berdoa terlebih dahulu yuk untuk mulai aktivitas kita pada siang hari ini. Silakan ini pimpin doa, siapa namanya? Niko. Halo Nik.
Halo Mister.
Ya, silakan pimpin doa Niko.
Oke Mister. Teman-teman mari kita berdoa. Dan itu sebentar lagi kami mau belajar PJOK. Tuhan tolong berkati kami Tuhan agar kami dapat paham apa yang akan Mister akan diajarkan kepada kami. Terima kasih Tuhan dalam nama Tuhan Yesus. Haleluya. Amin.
Amin. Oke. Sementara apa namanya headset saya tidak gunakan di kepala saya, apakah suara saya tetap bisa terdengar? Oke. Terima kasih konfirmasinya. Terima kasih. Ya baik. Saya akan mulai saja langsung ya, karena hari ini harus menuntaskan materi tentang aktivitas air renang gaya bebas. Oke, anak-anak sebentar. Saya sudah membahas sebagian ini ya. Ya, gerakan kaki sudah, praktis atau latihan gerakan kaki kita bisa mulai dari apa namanya? Memegang dinding kolam, yang kedua berpegangan tangan dengan teman atau saling membantu, yang berikutnya adalah apa namanya? Dengan menggunakan yang namanya pelampung atau papan pelampung ya. Ya. Nah, sekarang kita masuk pada latihan gerak tangan pada aktivitas renang gaya bebas. Jadi latihan gerak tangan. Kita mengetahui aktivitas renang gaya bebas itu tangan diputar terus menerus ya. Tangan diputar, tarik, dorong ya. Itu diputar terus menerus berkali-kali, kanan dan kiri digerakkan secara bergantian, kaki tetap bergerak. Nah, diputar itu tidak asal memutar anak-anak. Ya, tidak asal memutar. Jadi di sana itu ada sebuah rangkaian gerak. Ya, ada sebuah rangkaian gerak yang dijadikan satu. Yang namanya gerakan menarik ya. Yang pertama ini gerakan menarik, ini di sini menarik ya kan? Mendorong dan istirahat. Dalam istilah berenang, menarik itu adalah pull, mendorong itu push, dan istirahat itu adalah recovery. Ya. Jadi satu rangkaian putaran tangan. Satu rangkaian putaran tangan menarik, mendorong, entry recovery. Ya, menarik, mendorong, entry recovery. Menarik, mendorong, istirahat. Ya. Itu adalah rangkaiannya. Nah, kalian harus ketahui anak-anak, bahwasanya dalam aktivitas berenang gaya bebas, ya, rangkaian ini harus kalian jalankan. Tidak boleh kalian hanya mau melakukan menarik dan istirahatnya saja. Di mana sih fase menarik, di mana sih fase istirahat, di mana sih fase mendorong, kalian harus ketahui. Ya. Oke. Nah, kita belajar terlebih dahulu fase menarik atau pull. Ya. Jadi dalam aktivitas berenang gaya bebas ada fase yang namanya pull atau menarik. Ya, di mana tangan kita digerakkan. Ya, yang punya peran itu adalah telapak tangan kita anak-anak. Saat kita berenang, saat kita melakukan gerakan tarikan atau gerakan pull, ya, dalam renang gaya bebas, telapak tangan kita itu harus dibuka atau ditutup kalau berenang. Ayo, tolong ditanggapin. Kalau kita melakukan aktivitas berenang yang benar itu dibuka atau ditutup jari tangan kita. Yang tepat jari tangan kita dibuka apa ditutup? Silakan boleh di chat. Oke, banyak yang menanggapi ditutup. Nah, sekarang kenapa kok harus ditutup? Ayo. Kenapa kok harus ditutup? Saat kita berenang jari tangan kita harus ditutup. Kenapa? Ada yang tahu? Coba diaktifkan audionya Erika. Saya mau berkomunikasi terlebih dahulu dengan Erika. Halo Erika.
Ya, Mister.
Oke, Erika coba dong dijabarkan. Kan menurut Erika tadi tertutup. Kenapa kok ditutup? Erika saat berenang jari tangannya?
Kalau dibuka kan airnya masuk ke sela-sela jarinya itu, jadi berenangnya nggak cepat gitu, Mister.
Oke, terima kasih Erika dengan bahasa yang sederhana, cukup bagus sekali dan sangat bisa dimengerti. Jadi, kalau kita berenang, jari tangan kita terbuka, ya, jari tangan kita terbuka, ya, hasil pergerakan tangan kita, kayuhan tangan kita tidak akan maksimal, ya. Jadi air itu bisa melewati sela-sela jari tangan kita. Ya, air itu bisa melewati sela-sela jari tangan kita. Nah, sekarang kita masuk pada fase yang namanya fase pull atau tarikan. Kita lihat gambar yang di atas. Gambar yang di atas ini di mana tangan ini posisi sedikit lurus ya, agak turun ke bawah ya. Oke. Nah, dikatakan fase pull itu pada adanya perubahan dari posisi atas ke posisi ke bawah. Nah, sedikit menarik ke bawah. Jadi ada sedikit tekukan tangan, tarikan gini. Ya, menarik. Ini yang disebut dengan fase pull. Jadi cukup sampai situ aja. Sampai gambar yang nomor 2 ini aja anak-anak. Itu yang dikatakan fase pull. Karena kalau kita dorong ke belakang ini sudah berbeda lagi. Fasenya namanya push. Nah, ini fase pull ini sampai posisi ini, sampai gambar kedua ini. Dari gambar 1 berubah ke gambar 2, ini yang disebut dengan posisi pull. Ya, posisi pull, bukan posisi push. Oke? Ini satu fase. Ya. Oke, fase kedua sekarang, next. Nah, ini gambarnya lebih lengkap lagi. Ya, gambarnya lebih lengkap lagi. Ada beberapa gambar yang bisa kita lihat. Nah, fase push, anak-anak, fase push itu ya fase push itu kita bisa lihat di gambar ini. Yang pertama ini, anak-anak, gambar ini. Ini fase push. Ini fase push. Ya. Sampai dengan tangan kita lurus ke belakang. Ini belum terangkat ini anak-anak. Ya, ini nggak boleh terangkat. Sampai lurus saja ke belakang. Sampai lurus ke belakang, ibu jari kita sejajar dengan paha. Jadi ibu jari kita dekat dengan paha. Lurus, sikunya benar-benar lurus ke belakang. Itulah yang dikatakan fase push. Jadi dari pull dilanjutkan fase push namanya. Ya. Ini nih yang paling jelas nih. Jadi pull. Push. Ya. Dari pull dia lanjutkan mendorong sampai lurus ke belakang, itulah yang disebut fase push. Ya, saat mendorong tangan sampai lurus ke belakang, jari tangan menghadap ke belakang juga. Itulah yang dikatakan fase kedua, yaitu fase dorongan atau fase push. Ya. Nah, sekarang fase yang terakhir, yang ketiga adalah fase entry recovery atau fase istirahat. Ya. Setelah kita mendorong tangan ke belakang lurus, kita mengangkat siku kita. Nah, ini mengangkat siku ya. Mengangkat siku dan tangan diputar dibawa ke depan. Mengangkat siku, tangan putar bawa ke depan. Itulah yang disebut fase istirahat atau fase entry recovery, di mana kita kembalikan tangan kita ke posisi awal. Ya, posisi menarik sudah, posisi mendorong sudah, kembalikan ke posisi awal. Itulah yang disebut dengan fase entry recovery. Ya. Kembali ke posisi awal atau fase entry recovery. Ya, fase pull sudah, fase push sudah, lurus ke belakang, siku terangkat. Ingat, pada saat kita fase entry recovery atau fase istirahat, ya, di mana elbow kita, elbow ya, mulai dari bahu, lengan sampai dengan siku ini tergolong elbow kalau dalam renang gaya bebas. Itu harus tinggi. Nah, ini tinggi, sikunya tinggi, ya. Ini satu rangkaian. High elbow harus tinggi, diangkat, jangan diluruskan. Untuk siswa yang baru belajar berenang gaya bebas, oke, diluruskan. Tetapi untuk orang yang sudah profesional, ini harus ditekuk. Saat high elbow, telapak tangan, jari tangan harus di bawah. Tidak boleh high elbow tangannya diangkat ke atas, tidak boleh. Ya, high elbow jari tangan di bawah. Ya, sikunya tinggi. Itulah yang disebut dengan fase entry recovery atau fase kembali ke posisi awal atau sering juga disebut fase istirahat. Ya, atau sering disebut juga dengan fase istirahat. Nah, rangkaian geraknya bagaimana? Kita lihat ke belakang. Nah, itu diputar. Oke, kita lihat video terlebih dahulu anak-anak. Mister Andi akan tampilkan video teknik belajar melakukan gerakan tangan gaya bebas ya. Latihannya ya.
Hai, my name is Jordi Filbert. Jadi gue adalah seorang content creator dan streamer Valorant di Indonesia. Jadi semenjak gue kecil,
Today I'm at Team Bath and I'm going to be talking you through the pull phase of the front crawl stroke, which is the propulsive phase of the stroke. This is simply the part in which your hand and your arm are pulling against the water directly beneath our bodies. Now, if you get this part of the stroke right, it can completely transform your stroke, making it both easier and faster. However, it is quite a complicated part of the stroke to get right. So today I'm going to be running you through it step by step. Previously on GTM we have covered the catch phase and the rotation of the front crawl stroke. And today we're going to be honing in on the phase directly after the catch, the pull phase. And as I've mentioned already, this is a really important part of the stroke because this is the part of the stroke that really helps to propel us forward. Now, to help me explain this better and more easily today, I'm actually going to do a non-swimming action. It just makes it slightly more relatable and easier to understand. And it's probably an action most of you really look forward to. It is getting out of the swimming pool. Now, let me demonstrate. I'm going to put my arms wider, my hands wider than my shoulder width, trying to get out the pool now. It's really, really hard work, near impossible. Now, how is this relatable? Well, if you've been told that you pull with quite a wide arm angle, or you're outside of your shoulder width, then you're going to struggle to apply the force. Whereas, if I demonstrate now with my hands within my shoulder width, got my arms at around a 90 to 100 degree angle, 120 degree angle, try and pull myself out, it's much, much easier. It's a much stronger position. Equally, if you're someone that drops your elbow during the pull phase, or you've been told that you do, then you could also be losing considerable power. Again, if I demonstrate, I drop my elbow as I'm trying to pull myself out of the swimming pool. I just really can't apply the force to get myself out. And this is another really common technical mistake during the pull phase of the stroke. So now let's play all together and let's do some swimming. After entering our hand into the water first, we should aim to catch by applying pressure down onto the water. This maintains our body position in the water and begins to load our arms ready for the pull phase. With a perfect catch, you should see the elbow above the hand as the hand presses down and through the water. As the hand starts to come underneath your head, this is when you start the pull phase. There are different teachings on this pull phase, but the one that I recommend for symmetry, balance and efficiency is a direct pull straight underneath the body. This prevents any movement or snaking from side to side. To do this effectively, you should have a slight bend in the elbow, somewhere between 90 to 120 degrees. As demonstrated earlier, this really allows maximum force production. If you're in a pool with a line on the bottom, as I am now, and you are fortunate enough to have a whole lane to yourself, or you're in a squad session, then you can use this line to help teach this movement. Just imagine the line as a ladder, and you have to pull yourself up this ladder. Each hand and pull should track over this line. Now back to our physics lesson. It's important to remember that we're trying to push ourselves down the pool. To do that, the palm of your hand needs to be facing and pushing the opposite way, at the wall behind you. It sounds like a silly thing to point out, but when you're immersed in the rest of your technique, it's easy to let it slip. Now, you may also have heard of some different methods of pulling yourself through the water on the front pool stroke, such as the S-shaped pull. So what happens on this pull is the hand enters the water, pulls out to the side before coming back in and then pulling down past your side, almost like an hourglass shape. Now, this was taught to me as a kid when I was first learning to swim, and it's pretty good. However, what I will say is that you don't see many of the top swimmers or top triathletes doing this, simply because it's not really direct enough. You're actually wasting time at the front of the stroke and almost offloading that force that's helping to propel you forward. And what I will add is that with triathlon, where we're mostly swimming open water, the water is moving a lot, you really want to make sure that you're pulling effectively and quickly to maximize that propulsion forward.
Now let's finish the pull phase off. As your hand starts to pass your elbow, you should seamlessly begin extending your arm out while still pushing against the water. This is another area that is so often forgotten and neglected, but without it, it can cause serious dead spots within your stroke. As the arm fully extends, the hand should be alongside the hip, ready to begin the recovery phase of the stroke. We have previously discussed the rotation of the stroke in another video, and this ties nicely in with the pull phase of the stroke. I would recommend working on the technique of the pull phase first, mastering that, and then moving on to learning the rotation after. Trying to do both at once would just be a little too much. If you are at that stage in your stroke technique and development, then the rotation can really help to utilize bigger muscle groups. Without the rotation, you're predominantly hitting the pecs and biceps. By rotating, you can start to use the back muscles, including the big lat muscles. In turn, it also helps us cut through the water by reducing our frontal area. Nothing should change in terms of your hand position or the angle of your arm. When you rotate, your shoulders and hips should move in sync, and as you extend forwards to begin the catch, this is when you rotate, and whilst keeping a strong position through your shoulder and back. As you finish your stroke at your hip, I like to imagine that the hand almost moves the hip out of the way as you begin the rotation to the other side.
Now then, back to the pull phase, there are a couple more drills that can really help to emphasize this technique. And one of my favorites that I've used before on GTN, it is the doggy paddle drill.
Okay, it sounds like a daft drill, but it's actually really quite valuable. The doggy paddle drill essentially puts that catch and pull into action, but in a nice, slow and controlled manner. If you like, you can put fins on for this drill just to make it easier and make sure that all your focus is on nailing the drill itself. Just keep your head up and simply perform the catch and pull phase of the stroke, and then slide your hands back under the water to the start of the stroke again. Focus on pulling straight down the center of your body and pushing right out to the back with an extended arm.
And the final drill isn't really a drill as such, but it's to swim with paddles. It really helps promote a greater feel for the water. It also helps to slow the stroke down so you can really focus on the technique. And it also helps to develop a greater and more powerful pull phase. Right, well, do take your time with the pull phase of the front course stroke. It can be really tricky putting it all together. So as I mentioned before, just really take your time with it and break it down in.
Ya, itu tadi penjelasan ya terkait tentang teknik dalam renang gaya bebas, secara khusus gerakannya ya, bagaimana yang harus dilakukan, jelas sekali ya tadi ya, mulai dari pull, push sampai recovery. Mungkin yang di bagian atas saja yang tidak di high elbow-nya yang belum muncul. Nanti kita lihat video berikutnya anak-anak. Saya akan share lagi, saya akan lanjutkan. Nah, sekarang kita akan melanjutkan pada fase yang namanya fase pengambilan napas. Ya, jadi dalam aktivitas berenang itu ada yang namanya gerak koordinasi anak-anak, di mana kita melakukan gerakan tangan bergerak, kaki bergerak, dan mulut melakukan pengambilan napas. Itulah yang disebut dengan gerak koordinasi. Ya, yang disebut dengan gerak koordinasi namanya anak-anak. Oke. Jadi itu dilakukan putaran tangan, beberapa kali putaran tangan, dan kaki harus tetap bergerak. Pengambilan napas dalam aktivitas berenang gaya apapun dilakukan dengan mulut. Ya, bukan dengan hidung, tetapi dengan mulut. Oke? Jadi dilakukan dengan mulut, bukan dengan hidung. Ya. Nah, pengambilan napas gaya bebas ini paling berbeda ya. Karena kita harus memiringkan bagian kepala kita. Ya, noleh lah istilahnya ya. Noleh istilahnya untuk pengambilan napas. Nah, tapi kalian harus diperhatikan anak-anak. Ada fase buang napas, ada fase ambil nafas. Ya. Fase buang napas di mana saat kita melakukan gerakan tangan. Contohnya ya, anak-anak nanti kalian melakukan pengambilan napas setelah 3 kali putaran tangan gitu. Setelah 3 kali putaran tangan. Berarti putar tangan dulu dong. 1, 2, 3, yang keempatnya baru ambil napas. Yang keempat kan, setelah 3 berarti yang keempat. Jadi saat kita melakukan putaran tangan 3 kali, 1, 2, 3, di mana kita harus melakukan buang udara dari mulut. Ya. Saat kita melakukan putaran tangan itu kepala kita ada di dalam air anak-anak. Betul ya? Putaran tangan kita ada di dalam air. Oke? Jadi tangan kita berputar ada di dalam air, kepala kita ada di dalam air, kepala kita tetap diputar, oke? Ya, saat pengambilan napas. Ya, nah saat pengambilan napas, saya ulang lagi, saat melakukan pengambilan napas, ya, saat melakukan pengambilan napas, yang dimiringkan hanya bagian kepala saja. Ya, yang dimiringkan adalah bagian kepala saja. Sebentar, saya stop share ulang. Saya off-kan ini saya dulu. Ya. Yang dimiringkan hanya bagian kepala saja. Tidak usah badannya sampai ikut miring, ya. Bahkan sampai badannya berputar tidak perlu. Ya. Jadi yang diputar hanya bagian kepala saja, leher, kepala ini. Badan tidak boleh side, miring tidak boleh. Ya. Nah, di fase miring inilah kita melakukan pengambilan napas. Ya. Jadi waktu kita melakukan pengambilan napas, tangan kita tetap bergerak. Kaki kita tetap bergerak, tetap aktif. Tidak boleh pasif ya. Kalau kaki kita berhenti, ini bisa turun anggota tubuh kita. Jadi anggota tubuh kita tetap aktif bergerak. Tidak boleh berhenti. Saat fase pengambilan nafas, anak-anak. Ingat ya, saat fase pengambilan nafas. Oke? Jadi saat fase pengambilan nafas, kaki kita tetap bergerak, tangan kita tetap bergerak aktif. Ya. Next, berikutnya. Ini saya cepat, ya. Saya cepat karena minggu depan sudah mulai PTS-nya. Saya cepat. Sekarang kita lanjut yang namanya start dalam renang gaya bebas. Kalian ketahui dalam aktivitas berenang, start itu dilakukan dari atas dan dari bawah. Ya. Kalau untuk renang gaya bebas, start dilakukan dari atas papan start block atau papan lintasan. Inilah papan lintasannya. Ya, ini papan lintasannya anak-anak. Ini papan start blocknya. Untuk renang gaya bebas kita loncat dari situ. Ya. Seperti apa loncatnya? Kita lihat balik video di belakang ya. Nah, loncatnya kira-kira seperti itu. Kira-kira loncatnya seperti itu. Ya, coba saya ulang lagi. Kira-kira seperti itu ya. Loncatnya ya. Nah, ada yang tahu aba-aba start dalam renang? Ada yang tahu aba-aba start? Apakah aba-abanya bersedia siap ya? Atau hitungan 1, 2, 3? Adakah yang tahu? Mohon konfirmasi. Adakah yang tahu? Pako, apakah tahu Pako? Halo Pako. Halo Pako. Mana nih Pako? Ada yang tahu nggak aba-abanya apa? Apakah 1, 2, 3 go atau ready set go atau bersedia siap ya atau apa lagi lah? Ada yang tahu nggak? Oke. Ya. Aba-aba dalam renang dalam pertandingan renang itu dulu ya masyarakat Indonesia sampai tahun kurang lebih 2010 anak-anak. Sampai kurang lebih tahun 2010 aba-abanya itu menggunakan awas prit gitu dia. Jadi aba-abanya menggunakan bahasa Indonesia asli. Awas prit gitu, pakai peluit. pakai peluit. Pada waktu itu, ya, aba-abanya seperti itu. Nah, akhirnya seiring berjalannya waktu, Indonesia tidak diizinkan lagi menggunakan aba-aba itu. Itu aba-aba yang hanya boleh digunakan di pertandingan di Indonesia. Tapi bagaimana nanti kalau atlet Indonesia bertanding di luar negeri? Dia tidak biasa dengan aba-aba yang standar gitu. Akhirnya mulai tahun 2010 terakhir itu akhirnya diubah aba-abanya menggunakan bahasa internasional. Ya, menggunakan bahasa internasional yang standar, yang sesuai dengan dilakukan di luar negeri. Semua di luar negeri menggunakan aba-aba ini. Pakai bahasa Inggris, maaf kalau ejaannya salah ya. Take your mark. Prit. Atau tombol. Take your mark. Prit. Pakai tombol biasanya. Tapi bahasa awasnya itu diganti dengan take your mark. Peluitnya boleh tetap pakai peluit, tidak harus menggunakan tombol audio yang menimbulkan suara. Yang diganti adalah aba-aba awasnya itu. Ya, aba-aba awasnya itu yang diganti. Ya. Oke, jadi startnya dilakukan dari atas balok start. Ya. Nah, kalau kita melakukan start boleh menggunakan kaki yang sejajar atau kaki yang depan belakang seperti start lari. Ya, ini habis aba-aba take your mark. Prit, bunyi peluit langsung melakukan tolakan atau melompat ke depan, meloncat sejauh mungkin. Ya, itu untuk start. Sekarang lanjut. Sekarang ada yang namanya pembalikan. Ya, anak-anak, dalam aktivitas berenang itu ada yang namanya pembalikan. Gaya bebas punya cara tersendiri dalam pembalikan. Gaya dada ada cara tersendiri dalam pembalikan. Ya. Gaya kupu, gaya punggung ada dengan cara tersendiri. Ya. Pembalikan dalam renang gaya bebas itu ada 2 jenis, anak-anak. Pembalikan itu apa sih? Ada yang tahu nggak? Contohnya gini, kita akan bertanding renang dengan jarak 100 meter. Dengan jarak 100 meter. Kita akan bertanding renang nih, jarak 100 meter kita akan lomba. Tapi kolam renang itu panjangnya hanya 50 meter. Berarti otomatis kita kan harus bolak-balik kan? Berangkat, balik lagi. Ya, betul, bolak-balik. Nah, baliknya itulah yang disebut dengan yang namanya pembalikan. Ya, pembalikan. Nah, pembalikan yang biasa dilakukan awal pertama kali olahraga ini berkembang, yaitu dengan satu tangan menyentuh tembok. Jadi contohnya ini ya, PC ini komputer ini adalah dinding kolamnya. Saya sentuh dengan satu tangan, lalu saya berputar balik. Dan saya melanjutkan renang saya. Kita lihat gambar ini. Ini berputar balik. Nah, tangan memegang tembok, berputar balik, lalu meluncur kembali. Meluncur kembali. Nah, ini dulu seperti ini anak-anak. Seiring berkembangnya zaman, seiring berkembangnya waktu, pembalikan berenang gaya bebas ini diganti, diubah. Tetapi cara yang lama ini tetap diizinkan dilakukan dalam pertandingan. Ya, cara yang lama ini tetap diizinkan dilakukan dalam sebuah pertandingan. Oke? Diganti dengan cara yang baru. Ya. Cara yang baru adalah apa? Dengan yang namanya putaran salto. Nah, putaran salto. Jadi ini seorang perenang, dia berenang mendekati dinding kolam, kurang lebih jaraknya kurang 1 meter, ya, kurang 1 meter atau kurang 60 cm atau 70 cm tergantung orangnya ya, tergantung tinggi badannya ya. Lalu yang bersangkutan melakukan putaran badan. Sehingga kakinya berputar ke atas ya. Lalu kaki tersebut menyentuh dinding kolam dan dia melakukan tolakan sehingga menghasilkan sebuah luncuran. Gerakan ini disebut yang namanya salto. Apa istilahnya salto dalam bahasa Inggris ya? Flip ya? Betul ya, flip ya, berputar ya. Jadi sekarang atlet renang semua menggunakan cara ini. Yang cara yang nomor 1 ini digunakan oleh orang yang belum bisa melakukan salto. Ya, untuk atlet yang belum mahir, untuk atlet yang belum pandai, mereka diizinkan menggunakan pembalikan yang lama. Kalau yang udah bisa, kalau yang sudah pandai, apalagi yang sudah profesional, wah sayang kalau dia menggunakan ini. Ya, karena apa? Salto ini mempercepat pembalikan. Ya, sekali lagi salto ini mempercepat. Tentunya salto lebih cepat daripada yang lama. Ya, yang lama, model yang lama lebih lambat daripada salto. Oke, sampai sini paham ya? Ya, next. Ini yang terakhir anak-anak ya. Ada yang tahu maksudnya ini apa? Maksud daripada PowerPoint-nya Mr. Andi ini apa? Saya kira-kira akan menjelaskan apa coba? Ayo. Ada yang tahu nggak? Oke. Nomor lomba, jarak lomba, kedalaman bukan. Nomor lomba renang. Iya betul anak-anak. Oke, kategori. Ya, oke. Sekarang kalian simak baik-baik ya. Kalian simak baik-baik. Jadi dalam pertandingan renang, anak-anak, dalam pertandingan renang atau kompetisi renang, ya dalam pertandingan renang atau kompetisi renang, gaya bebas ya, saya membahas gaya bebas terlebih dahulu. Gaya bebas itu ada 6 nomor pertandingan. Ya, ada 6 nomor pertandingan yang dilombakan. Ada jarak 100 meter, ada jarak 50 meter, jarak paling dekat ini ya, 50 meter, jarak 100 meter, jarak 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, dan 1.500 meter. Ada yang kuat berenang sampai 1.500 meter non-stop? Saya kasih hadiah. Siswa di kelas ini ada yang kuat berenang 1.500 meter tanpa berhenti, bolak-balik? Ada yang kuat? Atau ada yang hanya bisa 50 meter aja? Oke, saya mau tanya dulu, siapa yang bisa berenang di sini? Oh, banyak nih. Karsten, Nara, Alika. Saya mau tanya sama Karsten. Halo Karsten. Tolong bisa diaktifkan
Ya,
audionya, Nak. Karsten bisa berenang gaya bebas?
Bisa, Mister.
Oke, Karsten paling jauh berapa meter berenang gaya bebasnya? Pernah mengukur nggak berapa meter kira-kira? 100, 200?
Enggak pernah ngukur sih.
Nggak pernah. Karsten pernah berenang di kolam renang mana, Nak?
Di tempatnya pamannya papa saya, Mister.
Oh, di mana itu?
Kayaknya namanya Bali Langit Biru.
Oh, oke. Kalau di Dharmapala pernah nggak?
Kayaknya pernah.
Pernah. Yang kolamnya panjang itu yang di Gatsu itu, Gatot Subroto Barat itu. Nyampe nggak kalau Karsten berenang dari ujung sampai ujung yang memanjang?
Iya,
Nyampe? Nggak berhenti?
bisa.
Oke. Kalau balik lagi kuat nggak? Karsten?
Kayaknya bisa.
Masih bisa, oke. Ya sesekali diukur ya. Wah kalau Nishan kuat ini. Ini ada yang chat ke Mr. Andi, kuat Mister, kuat dalam mimpi katanya. Buset. Dalam mimpi kuat berenang 1.500 meter. 1.500 meter itu sama saja 1,5 kilometer ya. Kalau atlet renang nih, atlet renang saja, kalau dia berenang 1.500 meter, membutuhkan waktu nih anak-anak paling cepat 16 menit. Paling cepat 16 menit. Itu atlet renang loh ya. Itu atlet renang. Bagaimana kalau bukan atlet renang? Kayaknya nggak mampu deh berenang 1.500. Saya aja yang bisa berenang, kalau saya harus berenang, saya disuruh berenang 1.500 meter, mungkin ya. Saya butuh waktu 1,5 jam. 1,5 jam saya baru selesai. Apalagi yang nggak pernah berenang kan gitu kan. Ya, ini nomor paling panjang, nomor paling jauh dalam pertandingan renang gaya bebas. Oke ya. Nah, saya bahas terlebih dahulu. Sekarang dari jarak yang terdekat itu adalah jarak 50 meter. Jarak 50 meter ini dipertandingkan pada kategori putra ataupun putri. Ya, kategori putra maupun putri anak-anak. Oke, kategori putra maupun putri jarak 50 meter. Dari kelompok umur berapa? Dari kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan kelompok umur senior. Jadi dalam olahraga berenang anak-anak, ya dalam olahraga berenang itu ada yang namanya kelompok umur. Ya, ada yang namanya kelompok umur. Oke, paham ya? Jadi ada yang namanya kelompok umur atau KU istilahnya. Kelompok umur itu dibagi mulai dari kelompok umur 5, ya. Ada dari kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan kelompok umur senior. Kelompok umur senior itu 18 tahun ke atas. Kelompok umur 5 itu usia 0 sampai 7 tahun. Kelompok umur 4, habis 5, 4 ya. Kelompok umur 4 itu dari 7 sampai dengan 9 tahun. Sampai dengan usia 10 tahun. Habis itu kelompok umur 3 dari usia 11 ya, 11 sampai usia 13 tahun. Itu kelompok umur 3. Habis itu lanjut kelompok umur 2. Usia 14 tahun sampai dengan usia 16 tahun. Yang terakhir kelompok umur 1 mulai dari 16 tahun sampai dengan usia 18 tahun. Habis itu lanjut yang namanya usia senior. Senior itu tidak ada batas usia. Ya, kalau sekarang di olahraga berenang ada yang namanya kelas master. Nah, master itu usia 30 tahun ke atas. Itu digolongkan. 30 sampai 35 master apa, 36 sampai 40 apa gitu. Itu namanya master. Bukan mister ya, tapi master. Jadi dibagi. Nah, untuk kelompok umur untuk nomor jarak 50 meter anak-anak ini dipertandingkan mulai dari kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan senior. Ya, kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan senior. Kalian satu angkatan dengan Cok Ama ya, kelas ini ya. Di sini ada yang berteman sama Cok Ama? Ada yang kenal sama Cok Ama? Atau ada mantannya Cok Ama? Ada mantannya Cok Ama di sini, ceweknya. Ada yang masih berteman. Ini Darren nih. Darren ini teman baiknya Cok Ama kalau nggak salah. Darren ya, masih berteman sama Cok Ama, Darren. Masih suka bermain sama Cok Ama. Cok Ama itu bodinya bagus sekali sekarang. Oh, cuman jarang. Ya, Cok Ama sekarang lagi konsen dia. Kemarin ngobrol sama Mr. Andi, dia sedang mendaftar di SMA Taruna Nusantara. SMA Taruna Nusantara itu ada di Magelang. Untuk masuk SMA Taruna Nusantara itu sulit. Cok Ama itu sudah tes apa gitu. Dan dia udah lolos. Tinggal ada beberapa tahap tes. Dia akan melanjutkan ke sana. Ya. Nah, Cok Ama itu angkatan kalian. Dia seorang atlet renang. Ya kan? Betul ya. Adiknya juga atlet renang. Adik-adiknya juga atlet renang. Ya, dia sekarang usia kelas 3 SMP. Masuk usia kelompok umur 2 dia. Kelompok umur 2 dia masuk. Nah, oke, lanjut ya. Next ya. Jadi jarak 50 meter ini dipertandingkan mulai dari usia 0 sampai dengan senior ya. Nah, sekarang masuk pada jarak 100 meter. Jarak 100 meter juga sama dengan jarak 50 meter anak-anak. Dipertandingkan dari kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan senior. Putra dan putri. Jarak 200 meter dipertandingkan mulai dari kelompok umur 5 sampai dengan senior juga, putra dan putri. Ya. Karena gaya bebas ini gaya paling cepat, karena gaya bebas ini gaya yang paling tergolong gaya mudah dilakukan dan cepat nyampenya, dia dipertandingkanlah sampai dengan kelompok umur 5 usia ini. Jarak 200 meter ini. Ya. Nah, habis itu masuk ke jarak 400. Ini sudah berbeda anak-anak. Jarak 400 meter ini baru mulai dipertandingkan kelompok umur 3 sampai dengan senior. Nah, ya, jadi siswa yang bertanding jarak 400 meter ini SMP biasanya, SMP kelas 1 sampai SMP kelas 3. SMP kelas 1 lah boleh mulai bertanding. Jarak 400 meter putra dan putri. Ya. Untuk nomor 800 meter juga sama. Kelompok umur 3 sampai dengan senior. Nah, ini ada tapinya. Ya. Untuk 800 meter ini hanya dipertandingkan kategori cewek. Ya. Hanya dipertandingkan kategori cewek atau putri saja. Tidak dipertandingkan di nomor putra. Oke. Nah, terakhir jarak 1.500 meter. Ini dipertandingkan dari kelompok umur 3 juga sampai kelompok umur senior. Ini dipertandingkan khusus putra saja. Ya, putrinya 800 meter, putranya 1.500 meter. Betul, ya. Ini nomor-nomor pertandingan renang gaya bebas. Ya, nomor-nomor pertandingan renang gaya bebas. Ada 6 nomor ya, ingat-ingat ya. Oke, sampai sini ada pertanyaan? Saya rasa slide saya udah habis. Ya. Oke. Baik. Ya. Jadi itulah materi renang yang bisa saya sampaikan kepada kalian. Untuk PTS saya ngambil materi renang dan materi senam lantai. Senam irama tidak ada teori ya. Senam irama praktek. Oke. Jadi minggu depan silahkan kalian download dulu soalnya, nanti kalau ada pertanyaan tentang PTS boleh ditanyakan terlebih dahulu. Ya, PTS dalam bentuk apa ya, penugasan selama 2 minggu, silahkan kalian mengerjakannya tepat waktu. Ya, kalau kalian mau bertanya kepada guru mapel, saya rasa silahkan ditanyakan terlebih dahulu jika ada soal yang tidak jelas, jika ada soal yang kurang bisa dimengerti, boleh ditanyakan terlebih dahulu. Habis itu silahkan boleh dikerjakan. Seperti itu. Oke, baik. Jika tidak ada pertanyaan, sekarang sudah pukul 12.38, ya 2 menit lagi. Kita akhiri kegiatan pembelajaran kita hari ini. Mulai dari pagi tadi kalian sudah ada guru tamu, ya lanjut pembelajaran. Habis itu sekarang diakhiri dengan pembelajaran PJOK. Saya berharap kalian bisa memahami materi ini, ya. Silahkan salah satu siswa bisa pimpin kita dalam doa. Siapa yang mau jadi volunteer untuk berdoa? Silahkan. Mr. Andi tidak tunjuk. Silakan. Siapa yang mau pimpin kita dalam doa untuk mengakhiri? Tuh, kalau nggak ada yang pimpin doa, nggak selesai-selesai di Zoom-nya. Ayo, siapa yang mau pimpin kita dalam doa? Ya, yuk silakan Jovan.
Tuhan, mari kita berdoa. Tuhan, terima kasih Tuhan atas penyertaan-Mu dari tadi pagi sampai sekarang. Sekarang kami akan melanjutkan aktivitas kami yang lain, Tuhan. Kiranya Tuhan yang sertai kami. Terima kasih Tuhan, kami sudah selesai berdoa. Hanya dalam nama Tuhan Yesus Kristus saja kami berdoa dan bersyukur. Haleluya, amin.
Amin. Oke, terima kasih Jovan sudah pimpin kita dalam doa. Silakan anak-anak